Hello! Hi. Hi, YouTube! Hi! So I was a bit napping there. Hello. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Today, we actually had a sneak peek into Cartethia from Jeff Cayley. I know it's kind of out of nowhere. So apparently Jeff Cayley got contacted by Wuthering Wave and they sent him a sneak peek into Cartethia, first in-game footage of her. And so, if you guys don't know, there's been like a lot of development when it comes to leakers and Wuthering Waves. And basically, I think there was a in-house leaker recently that was fired and sued and all of that stuff. And since then, they actually haven't been putting new characters into their betas. So there hasn't been like Cartetiya and other and like Lupa, for example, have not been put in the beta for next patch. And they're really trying to fight against those leaks, which is kind of crazy. And so, because there's no leakers, but they still want to hype up new characters, right? They actually just kind of quote-unquote leaked Cartetiya themselves by sending it to Jeff, who now send it to all of us, which is really kind of cool in a way, right? That way we keep the hype, we don't get spoiled too much. And this is lovely. For those who don't know, again, for those who don't know, Jeff Cayley is the one person behind the Game Awards. So it's pretty well known in the industry. So there it is. Anyway, we have a small 30-second clip and we're going to watch it right now. Man, Carthetiya is so pretty. I do wish that the Twitter quality was not that bad. But yeah, the compression on Twitter is so terrible. Anyway.
Oceans bow before.
Oh my god.
Scales purified, sounding the death knell. My blade, purge all evil.
Damn! That is so good. Holy crap. So, there's a few things. First of all, I was debating whether or not she was going to be a Claymore user or sword user, and we can see here that she's definitely a sword user. Also, they did post something with a little bit clarifications for the drip marketing. She's a sword user, and Lupa is a Claymore user. Very cool. But here, I am so happy with the fact that she actually transformed. Like, it's crazy because every time I'm like, maybe they're gonna have two stands, and here she actually has a second stand. So we can see when she ulties, because that's always the sound for ultimate, when she ulties, she transforms into her fleur-de-lis form. Like with the horn and the massive boba, which goes incredibly hard. And here she has a massive sword, right? And it seemed that this is like the model itself, right? So even if you don't have her signature weapon, she's probably gonna be using that sword in the ultimate. Because here, this is just a classic Voyager's blade, right? But as soon as she ulties, she gets that massive fleur-de-lis sword, right? Which is also the echo that you can get when you beat up fleur-de-lis. So this is awesome. That means you still get the cool drip even if you don't have her weapon. I'm sure there's gonna be some cool effect if you do have her signature weapon, but this is still absolutely badass, and she becomes so tall too. Holy crap.
Scales purified, sounding the death knell. My blade, purge all evil.
Dude, those animations go so hard. Holy crap. Like, look at all of those here. One slash on the left. Another one super quickly too. We can see, like, she's not holding the sword here. She like, here she's holding the sword. Here she throws it. And then she controls it. She's not grabbing it here, right there. So she probably used, like, her power of wind to do that. Like, that animation is so cool. It really reminds me of Phoebe, right? With, like, all the geometry things. Like, you get, like, a square on top, a square at the bottom. You can see it as, like a kind of something that seems to be pulling in the middle. I don't think she's gonna have... I mean, maybe this is gonna have some pulling ability, since she's aero, that's possible. It's cool to see, you will still see, like, the horns on the the shape at the bottom, obviously representing the Sentinel. Oh, dude. And right there, boom! Dang, that is so cool. That is such a huge AoE as well, because you can see here the ledge of it is all the way over there. This is actually like the full circle almost. And then I guess this is like a second ultimate activation. So there's probably like kind of like Zani, where you ulti to get into the second stance and then you ulti again to do the big attack at the end, right? So it's probably similar here. And the fact that it Excalibur! They're like, okay, maybe we don't have a Fate Stay Night collab, but we're gonna have a Saber anyway. Like, the change of colors is so good too. Like, where it becomes like purple red, and then like where it becomes monochromatic, that goes crazy. Holy! Look at that! It still stays there for so long. So good. Anyway, I'm incredibly hyped. I am so excited for Carthetiya. Because I did pull for Zani and her weapon, I think I'm gonna have to skip Checo now and stay for Carthetiya. So I think that's gonna be my goal here. I'll probably try to get Chakona in the future on a rerun or something. So yeah, that's my plan. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited? Were you not excited? And are you excited now? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.